Brachus's armory. Magister sang.
In the flickering torchlight, you see a Magister lying muttering on the ground. As you approach, he turns with a jerk.
Another decomposing guy.
No, stay back. Not another step closer if you want to live.
Stop where you are and say that you don't want to fight, you just want to talk.
Fight? I'm not afraid of you. You should be afraid of me.
The Magister nods towards his hand, and you see the skin is midnight black. It seems to undulate, as if worms were squirming through his flesh. He grimaces and tucks it underneath his arm, squeezing it tight.
Hucks it. Hucks what? His hand, right. Black hands. I think that's there's the purple smoke coming from there. Wonder why he's clutching his hand like that.
It's in the blood. I can feel it. I'm just trying to... trying to slow it down. Stop it spreading.
What happened?
He nods towards the bodies of the dead Magisters, twisted in the thorned blood.
Same as those poor souls. We finished clearing out this blasted room and wanted... wanted to move on to the next. As soon as they touched that switch, they were screaming. Some void curse. Dallas warned us to take care, but we never thought, never knew we...
Wonder how he managed to survive.
Survive? I'm as dead as them. Just taking my time getting there. They were gathered round it. Took the brunt of it. Got me on the arm, though. Clipped me. It was enough.
What's behind the door?
Whatever it is, the void itself is fighting to protect it. Talos told us to be careful, but this is wrong. It's evil. Death.
What exactly did Dallas tell you?
She told us it was old. Told us it was dangerous. Told us it was important. More weapons to fight the sorcerers, she said. She needed the wands, but there was something more. We got greedy.
Look at his hand visibly withering before you. Is there anything you can do?
He looks up at you, his eyes staring deep into yours.
I saw how they died. I heard them screaming. I don't want to go like that. I don't want to face that. Please. I can't lift my sword. I can't do it myself.
Promise him you'll do what you can.
He lowers his eyes to stare at his black, squirming hand.
Just make it quick.
Will take some time to get through the shield. Ooh, this is actually a decent place to test this. How do you feel about blood?
goes there?
State your name and ask who you are speaking to.
I am Marina the Brave. You are daring indeed to enter my domain.
Tell her you are humbled to be in the presence of such greatness.
As well you should. I'm an assassin of ants and crucifier of crickets. All rodents bow before me. So do lesser beasts, like humans, for instance. My title is bestowed upon me by the King of all Rats in honour of my renowned achievements.
You are enthralled by royal affairs. Ask more about this Rat King.
The rat launches into a lengthy description of rat royalty. Oddly, it sounds like a mixture of stories from dwarven, human, and elven cultures.
And Kelp Junitrim just laughed and laughed. Oh, what a wonderful weekend that was.
Thank the rat for her delightful story and share a few of your own.
To your surprise, the rat listens intently as you recount your time in Fort Joy and your escape into the Hollow Marshes.
Oh, my friend, you are an adventure after my own heart. I have heard many stories in my day, but none as exciting as this. May I ask you a favour, perhaps?
Ask to know what the favor is before agreeing to it.
A true warrior never tips her hand. This was the advice I was given by the King of all Rats himself. I cannot divulge until you agree.
Agree to his favor and ask what it is.
I want to know more. More! Return to me when you have a chance and share your adventures. I want to hear about every spell cast and cliffside scaled, every chest pillaged and every sword swung. But if you are to return, I need to make sure you remain in one piece. So, let me share another morsel of information I've picked up on my travels. The levers in here are cursed. Best not to touch them unless you bless them somehow, lest they infect you with their torment. Now hurry back. I can't wait to hear if your ventures can hold a candle to the other. I mean, to my own.
How the hell am I supposed to bless them? Ah, look at this. Source fountain, but that doesn't really answer the question. Except... maybe it does. Because that would be a source point, wouldn't it? Give source point on contact, yes it would. Drained wand, another one. Wonder how you charge them up. I can cast the maddening song, causing enemies in the target area to become mad. Maddened characters will attack those nearest them regardless of alignment. So the blue gem means source caused.
This puddle, it glows. What could this mean?
It's an infinite amount of source. Everyone seems to be able to have a point. Right. So we can use our special abilities once. Train magic armor. Storm approaches, strong wind rises, blind enemies deal air damage to enemies in the target area. Removes following negative status from your sudden slowed, crippled, chilled, shocked, plagued, suffocating, atrophy, disease, infectiously diseased, and shackles pain. Noblesse. So I'm not quite sure what exactly am I supposed to do. There's a thingamajig here. There might be a solution simply by touching the switch. I think I'm gonna leave it for now. We got a wand out of this, a drained one. Ooh. What are you? Imposing statue.
His most venerated eminence, Brachus Rex.
Another Brachus Rex statue. Notice anything about the statue?
His most venerated eminence, Brachus Rex.
Maybe the witch. The southeast witch. Someone who could teach us more about the source. This didn't really solve anything then. Ooh, we can see a structure there. Mysterious cave. What's the mysterious cave about? Someone's told us about it because it's shown in the unexplored area as a golden flag. But what? Ooh. It's easy to come back here at least. Water barrel. Flaming pig. There are flaming pigs there. Necrofire, and they're immune to fire damage. Vines. They're not hostile, and you would think I can talk to them. What is Necrofire? Deals 8 to 9 fire damage each turn, cannot be extinguished. A lot of immunities. Water resistance, fire resistance. Let's go talk to the pigs. Can I get up? Yeah, I can even get up.
I sense great suffering ahead. The agonies of an era and beyond.
A lot of explodey things. So the burning pigs are... Ooh, there's also swords. Yeah, this is all gonna It's a quest.
The pig is engulfed in flames, but her skin remains unsinged.
Offer to find some water to pour on the flames.
We've leapt in lakes and rolled in puddles of blood. Makes no difference. Can't you do anything? Please release us from this agony.
The pig is clearly getting worked up. She seems on the verge of racing away.
Tell her you aren't sure if you have any spells that would help her, but if she wants you to try, she'll need to calm down.
You aren't sure? How do I know it won't worsen the torment? How do I know you know anything at all?
I don't. Tell her you've got a talent for getting things done. There's no reason to think this time's any different.
Okay, but I don't think...
Say that she's not alone in her suffering. Many others have withstood torture at the hands of tyrants.
Yes, I have endured for this long. I can endure longer. But please, please ease this burden. I beg you.
Ask her how the curse came to be.
It is the doing of Brachus Rex.
Well, what a shocker there.
Kings will always come to see themselves as gods. I should never have spoken ill of him. Many ages ago, we dared warn of Brachus Rex's gluttonous cruelties. We paid the price with these porcine bodies and the curse of eternal flames.
Another curse. Would a bless then dispel it or counter it, like with the switch? But what sort of a bless are we talking about? I don't have bless ability. So how the hell am I supposed to do anything about this? Admire her willingness to speak out against the Source King.
Praise means nothing. I would reject it if it meant a chance to turn back the clock and worship Brachus Rex as he demanded. Bring it to an end. I will trust you in this.
I wonder if we sort of acted hastily with the dying people too. If there's a way to counter this, why not the disease too? Yeah, I'm certainly not putting an end to anyone anymore. I think it's sort of I don't regret doing it though, because I did not have any kind of reason to believe that I could do anything but, and they were dying and they were afraid to die. So even if I could find a solution later, it could be too late by then. So I don't really regret it. But it's likely that there's another option. I don't have anything to try. Water, it said it's water and blood doesn't work, and it's a curse. And there was also already a curse switch. I think we should try to find a solution to curse switch, and that might be the solution to this one too. Maybe I could ask more about Amadia's sanctuary, because she was the one that sent us to the Brachus armor in the first place. Maybe we would ask about the switch. That seems logical to me. It might be that she doesn't know anything or doesn't even have a dialogue option, but I think it's worth a try. Otherwise, we're just randomly moving about trying to basically hope that we stumble upon the solution. Nice staff. Crafting Bible, Part 8. 4 new recipes. I'm sort of leaning toward thinking that source is the key to doing this, because there are source pools here. There were source in the other area too. All points to source. Bone dust recipes. Redecaying touch. Skill book that we already bought. Right, I think it makes the most sense. We'll head back to the base, see if they have any additional information. Once these pigs are no longer on fire, it might be a little bit safer for us to loot the place too. Doesn't look like there's anything too important here, but there might be an item or two. Less
Blessed
steam.
Armadia, grant these soldiers your protection. I pray you will strengthen their spells.
So
and
these
set
guys
their
can definitely
blades
bless
aflame.
things. Surely Great Yana might be able
I
to
pray
help.
you will bless. So, you returned Gareth to his flock. I must say, I never thought to see him again. You have my thanks for giving them hope, but I fear for their future. They cannot escape these swamps. They do not have the strength.
Ask if there's anything she can do to help the people here.
Armadia has not gifted me the grace to heal, nor the strength to fight. There is nothing more I can do.
Say that if she doesn't help the Seekers, they're all doomed. Surely there's something she can do.
Perhaps you are right. Perhaps there is another path. I told the Seeker that the soul-forged weapons of Brachus Rex remain hidden in a vault, but the Magisters recovered them before he could. Gareth failed to reach the armory in time. But there is another vault, hidden beyond the Magister's guile. If you can steal away these weapons, your friends may well stand a chance. But beware, such items are of limited power. If they cease to function, speak to me. I will be able to help.
Where is this vault exactly?
Its entrance lies on a beach to the north of this shrine. Beware. The beach is as dangerous as any corner of this marsh. But you'll do well to find the door. It is hidden by trickery and guile. Brachus's necromancers forged it, and he made sure they took its secrets to their graves.
Wonder why she's telling you this and not Gareth.
The Seeker is a brave soul, but he lacks subtlety. If he were to search for the dungeon, he may lead the Magisters straight to it. And there are items in there which cannot fall into their hands. No, you have proven that you are capable. You fetched the Seeker back from the swamp, and I have faith you can overcome this challenge.
Thank her for this information and promise to investigate.
Armadia's blessings on you. But pray, a moment. This vault also contains relics of great power. Soul jars.
If you return these to me intact, I could make an offering of them to Armadia. Her blessing could save many lives.
Agree to watch out for these soul jars.
Armadia's blessings upon your brave soul.
So more soul jars.
Take heart, Leia. You're stronger than you know. You come at last. I'd no doubt you'd find your way to us. Not after witnessing your bravery. I know you seek answers. I'll tell you what I can.
Ask how the Seekers ended up finding shelter here.
We'd just landed on shore. Minutes later, Dallas sailed in on the Lady Vengeance, screaming like a banshee. We had no hope. Most of us were dead in the blink of an eye. She had horrors at her side. Shriekers, they call them. They still protect the harbor, firing pure death at anything that catches their eyes. The Lady Vengeance is still anchored there too. Lucian, save us from whatever plot Dallas is concocting on it.
Ask Garrett what happens next. Does he have a plan?
Well, I had a plan. Gratiana told me of weapons that could counter these shriekers. Purging wands that steal source from its host. I went to that armory looking for one of these wands, but Alexander's bootlickers stumbled in first. I found nothing but dust and blood. We've got to find a way to silence those shriekers. If we do that, the Lady Vengeance is ours. Freedom is ours.
Offer to help him and the Seekers. This is your ticket to freedom.
I can't imagine anyone more capable. Lucian truly shines his light on you. See Gratiana. She knows every songbird and blade of grass on this isle. I'd go myself, but she seems, shall we say, dissatisfied with my recent failure. The Lady Vengeance waits offshore, ready to sail for a righteous cause. Find a purging wand. Alexander's shriekers will rot. We'll turn the tides, my friend. Divine be praised.
I'm pretty sure I have depleted wands already, so can I charge them with Gratiana or what?
And? Have you found them? Did you go in
I don't
Armada?
think so. They're not the same wands. Or they're depleted to the point of uselessness.
Gareth is back. Gareth is safe.
She throws her arms around you in a tight embrace.
Thank you, thank you. You're so good, so kind, so brave.
It was my pleasure.
She smiles and hugs you again.
What a beautiful day. What a happy day.
My thanks, friend. I can't remember the last time I've seen her smile like that. If there's anything we can do for you, you have only to ask.
We would ask for a way out of here, but we already know. I'm not sure what she could possibly say that would be of any use. Tell him you don't need anything. Seeing her smile is more than enough.
Well, know that you have my deepest thanks.
And mine. Mine too. Thank you.
Smile and squeeze her hand before you leave.
Divine blessings upon you.
It's peaceful here, but I'll not be
The young
sorry.
man has abandoned the maps and now prepares his armor with happy urgency. He sees you approach.
Thank you for finding Gareth, stranger. I owe you. We all do. I just hope he's found what we need to get past the Magisters. Then we might actually have a chance at surviving this. Now with Sir Gareth back to lead us, and if I know him, he must have found those source weapons, we might actually have a chance at surviving this.
Yeah, good luck with that. Anyone else want to congratulate me for my awesome performance?
Mattis rests upon the stool.
Gareth's returned to us. Maybe we'll be able to get out of here alive after all.
Yeah, they are starting to hope again, at least a little bit.
Those Magisters are gonna regret they didn't finish me off. I swear it.
I feel better again. Maybe I'll actually get out of this alive.
Have you heard? Gareth's back. Now we can get out of here. All of us.
Han is absorbed in his own thoughts and doesn't engage.
Right. We got all we wanted anyway. Oops.
He works fast, checking weapons to see if they're battle-ready. He thumbs the edge of a blade. It draws blood. He grins.
The blade is thirsty. Now, what can I do to thank you for saving Sir Gareth? Fancy a weapons upgrade? We don't have much, but you're welcome to what's here. Nice doing business with you. I wish I had better wares.
Small frost rune. Strapping sabatons. Boots, basically. Warrior's boots. Summoning and necromancy. Infect would do a lot of physical damage. Infect a target with disease that will spread to other nearby characters. Diseased characters deal reduced damage with all attacks and have lowered constitution. Yet, but it's resisted by physical armor. So what good is it really? At the same time, it does a decent amount of damage, so you need to have a decent amount of physical armor to prevent this. Costs 3 action points to use. That's a pretty hefty price to pay. Right. We have sneaking boots. I'm sort of tempted to just buying these. Well, these are sneaking boots too. Problem with these is more or less just that the abilities are worthless. They're for a very different type of character. Ooh, better shields. Yes, much better shields. Good thing about shields is basically that they provide a massive amount of bonuses and they're fairly cheap. Armor selection is interesting in the way that if you would know what the game throws your way, you could probably build a very nice character. Simply because heavy armor or strength armor seems to go for physical armor. Mage armor seems to be magic armor, and finesse armor seems to be a mix of both. So depending on what the tougher fights require, you could sort of start building up toward them. Yeah. Just forget about it. We'll sell this crap some other time. Why been here? Can take some of their stuff. It is pretty worthless. The beach section. Ooh. With the Magister. Also, maybe Sabiel can spot something. Nope. Well-worn chest. Still a couple of free loot items. Blessed Steam. No, we don't want to do any kind of waypoint travel here.
To serve you, sir.
We need to reach... It has to be this one. Mysterious cave. Void Salamander. Well, well, well. It's a decent opponent, nothing special. Tough. Looks like it's more or less a fighter. Level 6, we're at level 6, yes. So level appropriate opponent. Multiple noxious Void Salamander. A squirrel. I think we want to more or less just do a straight up fight against it. See if we can talk.
I drain the thing within. I am the death of the host. I am your relief. I will bleed you free.
Three boiled lizards. 2 void versions, 1 noxious one. Ooh. Yeah, only 3. There are more here, but I think they're corpses. Geomancer, Aero Third. So the noxious one is a caster. These are fighters, more or less. We need to let them do the first move. Acid destroys 14 to 15 physical armor each turn. Well, that's not good. Delay. Right, we're gonna have to have a little bit of a soft lighting phase here. We have quite a few special abilities now, but armor blocks. The beetle should be able to remove armor from him.
I'll yield to none. I'm ready. I'll yield to none.
Yeah, it's not safe to move away. I want Sabine to do as much damage as possible.
I'll yield to none.
Right. Can attack once, I'm pretty sure. And I'll... not sure if I'll actually explode or not. Might be better to just stay here as a target. I mean, this does a nice amount of damage, but it's still not gonna make much of a dent here.
I'll yield to it now.
Removes acid. Poison, bleeding, burning, acid, decaying. Decaying? Weren't the guys I murdered decaying? Well, fuck me. Oops. There's not much I can do. No, they were decomposing, I think. I'll pretend that they were decomposing instead of decaying. Yeah, that guy's dead, but I don't really have to do much about that.
I am death and light.
Right, I think we're mostly in a very good position now. Blood looks weird. Curse blood applies decaying, causing characters to take damage when healed. Yeah, I think it was decaying then. Well, bugger me. No, it is not. It is definitely not. Decaying is something I cannot produce with a spell. It was decomposing. So a different ability definitely is. Anyway, I could sort of ruin his day. I don't think so. I might be able to harm him a little, but they're all sort of just gonna do a little bit of damage. Did not remove the cursed blood. It would have removed other type of surfaces. Another valuable piece of information, I think. Might be able to do a crippling blow.
The source inside.
Healing will cause damage, so let's do this. Spreading the cursed blood around. $71 points of damage. Ah ha 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 ha, indeed. Now this is a waste.
There I am, but who the holy hell's is that?
Right, went mostly fine. I don't think there's any permanent effects here. Amulet of the Void. Formed from the body of the Void Salamander after a battle, this amulet promises an aura of protection for the next one. Finesse fire resistance range. Might as well at least try it. Dark Pearl. You can get them from Void Vulcan apparently.
Even the most noble among us must occasionally dirty their
Oh,
claws.
didn't notice that. Ring, gloves, helmet.
Good find.
No shit, 3 unique items. That's suspicious. That is highly, highly suspicious. Void amulet would go to her. Yeah, it's better. Less wits, but more damage, more fire resistance. I sort of don't want to use this because it's a void amulet. Doesn't seem to have anything particularly bad happen. I'm still a little bit suspicious of it. Think of intelligence. This bright little bauble on your hand, you will be sharper than usual and ready to battle with your wits. Also has a rune slot. Intellect and poison resistance would be yours, typically. But maybe someone else needs the magic armor more. I don't really think so. Second skin. These skinny bracers are flexible but not flimsy, sturdy enough to withstand any storm or skirmish. Another equipment slot in them. Rune slot, I guess. Only you can use them. They're better than your current ones, definitely. Mask of Strength. Patchwork and overlapping chainmail scales give this masked helmet the unmistakable provenance of the ancient empire, so lizards basically. Strength, poison resistance, looks like a decent helmet. It's better than this one, Soon Scale helmet. So we're getting a little bit of an upgrade all around. What the hell is that? Exotic Scimitar, durability 0. Can you repair it? Yes, and it again doesn't require anything. Armor wise, these are always better. Right. Not bad. Bad at all. Not just talk to the squirrel.
It was madness! Big fire boom, lightning crash!
Ask the squirrel to tell you the problem so that you may deal with it post-haste. No. Yes.
One moment, sun! The next, I feel darkness inside me, then noise! So much noise! Clank, moan, clink, groan! I hid in a stump. I'm not a stupid squirrel. I have much stowed away for hard times. But I saw them! I saw the shinies!
He must have seen a battle. Ask him more about that.
Loud! Fire and steel! Crash, bash, boom, splat! It was warm, then it was cold. No one left, just salamanders. They like the meat. But I saw the shinies. 4 of them. Round. Darkness left, then light again. Warm. Saw glints in sand and dirt.
Saw the shinies. 4 of them. Round. Darkness left, then light again. Warm. Saw glints in sand and dirt. Yeah, salamanders are dead, no need to worry.
Yay! Okay. I hope you find shinies. They make happy.
What the hell are you talking about? Oh, Stardust Herb, that is valuable. 4 circular things. Okay. Portal. I literally have no idea what he's talking about.
Look out! I see a trap nearby.
Explosive Mind.
Careful! I've spotted a trap.
Chinese? These are circular. 4 mines.
Careful now, that's a trap.
Oh. This is indeed a trap. I did not come here for this, I came here for the Stardust Herb. That's much more valuable to me actually. It's pixie dust. That's what we can make. I only see 3. Small flame rune, unidentified bow, gold, and poison cloud grenade. It's valuable, but it's not really useful. Walk away. Don't know what the scroll means. Doesn't really matter, we got everything we really wanted from this place. Finesse, life stealing, sky shot. Twink sinker. A bow of dwarven origin from which arrows fly true and hurt plenty. Not gonna do anything about the mines. Although... not sure how would you even trigger them in this game? Can you do it with the oil? Yeah, they're pretty pathetic. But we've already looted that, so I don't particularly care. Still, the cave should be somewhere here, but I don't see it.
What strange witchery is this?
Invisible cave. Dark cavern. I think this is a pretty good... Vault to Brachus Rex. Yeah, this is a pretty good place to stop.